The crossing of the river by ferry imposes limitations in terms of capacity of vehicles and, more importantly, causes significant delays as traffic flow is disrupted by the ferry loading, crossing and offloading times. The construction of the Trans-Gambia Bridge will allow free traffic flow between the northern and southern parts of both the Gambia and Senegal. The project will therefore reduce travel time, boost trade and reinforce cohesion among communities which were previously isolated.
Part of the construction of the Trans-Gambia Bridge, the transport corridor requires the upgrading and rehabilitation of road sections to pave standard. This is said to be demonstrated by ongoing works in Senegal and in the Gambia under various programs and financing arrangements. The bridge project also intends to complement ECOWAS' goal of facilitating the movement of goods and services and increase development in the Gambia.
We've got a grant from the ADB to build a 942 meters long bridge over the river at Trans-Gambia. Also, as part of this project, we have two joint border posts on either side of the river in Misira Senoba and also in Ker Ali, Ker Aid. For the custom facilities, of course, the police, the immigration controls, and if you are going in and out of the corridor, that's also part of this project. Another component of the project is the bridge will have toll facilities once it's built, and people will have to pay to cross over a fee, which will be determined, of course, later.
Lamin Bojang, the project coordinator, is one man who is said to be highly trained in the field of bridge construction and has been instrumental in the construction of both the Denton and Sankulekunda bridges. Officials of the Joint Technical Committee envision that this development, when realized, can boost the economics of the two countries, especially the Gambia. This meeting will be followed by a visit to the ferry crossing point and the proposed site for border posts. Grahibite, Grts.
75 young men and women have graduated from Insight Training Institute after completing a 6-month program of study. The graduates, as Uminja reports, study journalism, construction, tailoring, amongst others.
For vocational education is very crucial in any developing country, particularly among youths, given the fact that it prepares them for different areas of trade, thereby helping in fast-tracking the development of a country. The Insight Training Center is one among many institutions in the country that set their sights on providing adequate vocational training for youths. And since its establishment a decade back, the training center has graduated a total number of 3,000 students. The 14th graduation ceremony of the institution saw 75 students graduating in the areas of construction, tailoring, architecture, journalism, and various other disciplines. It was a joyous moment for the graduating class, clad in their gowns after successfully completing intensive training courses in different fields. The chairman of the board of directors of the institution advised the graduates to be humble, disciplined, and God-fearing in order to excel in their careers. Offering quality skills at an affordable cost to all and sundry is one of the key reasons for the establishment of the training center. And in its drive to extend its scheme to rural Gambia, the institution has opened another center in Basse.
The establishment and pursuit of technical and vocational education and training in the Gambia has a purpose and mission. The Gambia is a developing country, and in order to develop, the country needs the requisite skills and competencies to strengthen and augment our human resource development base across all economic sectors for national development.
The ceremony also witnessed the presentation of certificates and awards to the graduates, with Fantasise being the best female student of the year. This is the latest batch of graduates from the Insight Training Center who are fully equipped with skills in their different areas of studies. Officials were quick to advise members of the graduating class to make good use of the skills they have acquired. Ominjai, Grts.
Students from Gambia College and 2 other schools have been picking plastics along the Banjul-Brikama Highway as part of efforts aimed at discouraging the indiscriminate use and discarding of plastics. As Bajansar reports, the exercise was championed by the National Environment Agency to commemorate Gambia No Plastic Day.
Components of litter. Plastics are typically used for a short period but take hundreds of years to break down in landfills. From cell phones and computers to bicycle helmets and hospital IV bags, plastic has molded society in many ways that make life both easier and faster. But this inexpensive synthetic material also left harmful imprints on the environment and even human health.
To renew our memory of the effects of plastic on our environment and on the health of the people, that plastic although is very useful to our daily lives, but the impact that it has on the environment and the life of public health is very immense. That we have to create awareness so that people know that plastic, even though it's good, but is giving us too much problems, and that we need to properly manage it.
Taking into consideration its harmful effects to the environment and the huge chunk of government coffers that is used to tackle its menace, the Gambia government has set aside May 15 to sensitize the masses on the effects of the indiscriminate uses and dumping of plastic to the environment. Gambia No Plastic Day, as it is called, which usually takes the form of a cleansing exercise, was this time held in Brikama West Coast region, which saw members of the Gambia College Social and Environment Society, Kabafita and St. Vincent Upper Basic Schools Environment Clubs picking plastic waste along the road leading to the car park.
The ambassadors of Kabafita Environmental Society Club and St. Vincent, the pioneers, are SES members who were one time in the college. Because they realized that they were prepared, they know the importance of sensitizing the public about the harmful effects of plastics. That's why they formed these young students, so that at least they will be prepared for tomorrow.
Plastic bags are inexpensive and perhaps the more reason why it is mostly used by shoppers. But compared to the long-lasting shopping basket used by some women, using plastic bags becomes more expensive for their lightness make them reusable. Thus end up at the trash can and in most cases mishandled, therefore considerably affecting the environment. A positive initiative officials say is in the pipeline to help reduce, if not eradicate, the negative effects of plastic waste in the society.
We spoke to our aligned ministry, that is the Ministry of Trade. They gave us, their blessing, and we applied, for a piece of land, through government. And fortunately, government is able to allocate, a piece of land at the Birkama industrial area. And to show that, we are serious, we are committed to, what we're doing. We've started construction. And we would like, before the end of the year, to start buying plastic waste from people. So you see, I think the fear, that pollution is going to be, serious, going to continue. No, we are finding a solution to it.
One thing is certain, behavioral change is crucial if any gains are to be made in the fight against the indiscriminate use and dumping of plastic. So the next time you shop, remember that the inexpensive plastic bags you use could have a trickle-down effect on the environment. Aissatou Badiansar, Grts.
You're watching Grts News. We'll be back with news from outside the Gambia after this break.
Under the distinguished patronage of His Excellency the President, Sir Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh, the Gambia Radio and Television Services Staff Association is organizing a fundraising gala dinner and dance with the renowned Senegalese superstar Titi. Yes, it's Titi live in the Gambia, courtesy of the Staff Association of the National Broadcaster. Friday, May 23rd, 2014 is the Mega Gala dinner at the Benjamin Hall, Paradise Suites Hotel, commencing at 8 p.m. Platinum tables, $60,000, diamond tables, $50,000, gold tables, $40,000, and individual tickets, $1,000 only. Saturday, May 24th.